Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and finally I am back with an amazing video. If you are in India, you must have heard just looking like a wow. So this video will be just looking like a wow. So make sure you are watching it till the end. I promise I won't exceed it beyond 10 minutes. Now, the most important part, if you are starting a journey, if you are, you know, on, let's say, knowledge level and you are moving to skill level, or skill level to profession level, or especially if you are a professional level student who are going to make decision as to which paper I should choose next, and you are just about to see the passing percentage of each optional paper. Okay, so everybody out there, this video is definitely for you. Now, before I begin this video, I don't know if my video will, get copyrights because of this copyright issue. I don't know, but I am taking a risk for you all. So I want to share a small reel, a small short on, YouTube, where I would actually like to see what Aman Gupta has to say. Okay, so make sure you actually listen to it very carefully.
तो जैसे बाकी लोग आईटी अश्नीर आईटी आए हैं, विनीता आईटी आए हैं, और ये अमित जैन आए हैं आईटी आए हैं अहमदाबाद। सब इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं यार, इतने इंटेलिजेंट लोग बैठे हैं। और मैं एक हसलर, जिसको इट्स नॉट दैट आई एम नॉट स्टडीड वेल, आई एम डिसेंट एजुकेशन बैकग्राउंड, बट आई एम मोर ऑफ अ प्रैक्टिकल गाय देन एकेडमिकली। मेरे ना सीए में ना पासिंग मार्क्स होते थे 600 में से 300, मेरे 301 आए थे। तो उतना ही पढ़ता हूँ जितनी जरूरत है।
ठीक है, so this was the whole purpose of sharing the reel. In case मेरी वीडियो में आवाज नहीं आई है, I'll tell you what he actually said, or if you are a person who didn't understand Hindi, I'll convert it for you guys. What Aman Gupta, the owner and the CEO of both company, has said, that the passing marks required was 300 or 600. I'm not wrong. Okay, whatever the passing marks was, and he scored just 1 mark higher. So he told us that he studies only that much which is required to pass the paper. So this is the whole purpose of this video, and we'll move ahead in context of ACCA in this particular video. Now, if you are coming to my channel for the very first time and you got attention with this attractive thumbnail of mine, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruchi Goyal, and currently I am working at Elance, and I just left my job at EYGDS, and there I was lead associate. So I have finally started my journey to full dedication to ACCA, be it for the content creation or be it for the faculty member. So that was it about myself, and you can follow me on this particular ID on Instagram. There I post lot of content, so make sure you actually follow me. Now let's begin with this particular video. What is the purpose of this video? As we all know, ACCA have 13 papers, right? And if you are coming from a BCom student, this is for a student who doesn't have any idea about ACCA, and he lands up on my page, and this is the first video you are watching for ACCA. Okay, so let me tell you, ACCA actually tells you to pass paper with 50 marks. So in case you are a BCom student, you are habitual of getting 33 marks and pass. But in ACCA, it's not that case. You need to get at least 50 marks to pass a single paper. Just like DU, we do not have any negative marking in this paper. But, here's a slight twist. We till now, for 12 years of life, we are writing answers, we are submitting to our teachers, and then we get the marks. But in ACCA, it does not happen like this. All 13 papers are computer based papers. Okay, you don't have to do anything in terms of writing on paper. So make sure from the very first paper your typing speed is tuck 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 tuck. Okay. Now this was for the students who are actually starting with ACCA, because if you have already started, you must be knowing that it is a 50 marks passing marks required, and it is a computer based and no negative marking is done. Now comes the second category of students who already know everything, who already are in the ACCA journey. Then why it is important, ma'am? Why I should know passing percentage? Guys, the very first video that I showed you actually explained the whole purpose, because there are 50 or 60% of students who want to pass paper, who do not, aim high, such as ranks. And especially if you're a working student, you'll be like, dude, I need to get this degree done and I need to get my promotion. So every student has different objectives. Every student is sitting in ACCA, ACCA exam with different goals in their mind. So this is why you should know the passing percentage. You should know the passing marks. Just like Amin Gupta, maybe you are a student who just wants to get 50 or 51 and you are done. You don't care about your topper friend who is getting 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, that is actually very rare to get 95 in ACCA paper, but okay. So this was the purpose of this video, that you should be very clear in your mind as to why are you sitting for ACCA paper, what is the ultimate goal, because that's how you can prepare yourself, that's how you can prepare for those 3 months, that's how you can actually allocate or divide your job and studies time. Okay, so this is the reason sorry, this is the reason you should know the passing percentage or passing marks. Now, ACC exam structure, again, I have come to people who have yet not started their ACCA journey. Let me tell you guys, we have 13 papers and it is divided into 3 levels, that is your knowledge, skills and professional. Now, passing passing marks actually play a huge role, huge role while picking your optional paper. I have seen my friends. This was something that I did not do, because if I would have seen the percentage of AAA, I would have definitely rejected it. But honestly, I did not follow that criteria. There were few friends of mine who actually saw, the optional passing percentage, like, dude, AAA has only 34 passing rate. What do I mean by this? That if 100 students are sitting, only 34 are able to pass. Okay, so only 34 people are able to pass that paper, so I'll not choose that paper. So this is how they are making decisions, but I would suggest you to not make the decision like this. Why? Because maybe those other 34 students have interest in AAA and they have said and they have decided and they have finally passed. In case you don't have interest, you opt for another paper. Okay, so it actually, decision should be made on your skills, your interest and your knowledge, and not passing percentage. But yes, I included this particular slide just to make sure that whosoever is doing that knows what they are doing wrong. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have, let's say any university where 33 was passing marks required, but in ACCA, we require 50 marks to pass the paper. Now, historic trends. For this, I will not rely upon what a screenshot that I have shared. Instead, I would like to open the, ACCA Global website, where they have shared the latest passing trends, where they have covered all the passing trends. And look at this. This is how ACCA provides us with the data. This is how they are providing us that this is the passing percentage of each paper. You can go on ACCA website, you can see, look at the AAA passing percentage, APM, whereas if you look at ATX and AFM, it exceeds 40%. So this was the intention of sharing, passing percentage with you guys. You can make the decision, you can see whether, you have whether Did you know about this? How are you going to make a decision? What are you planning in your future? Sorry, I just got confused with the screen sharing part. Let me share it again. Okay, so as I mentioned, historic trends can actually be seen on ACCA Global website. So you can go and check out there. You can see each and every paper's passing percentage as to what is the global passing percentage and how many students actually pass that particular paper. So if ACCA is providing you with ACCA passing percentage, then you should at least have a look at once, and you should be obviously very happy in case you pass the paper. This is something that needs to be celebrated, that don't I am of one of those 34 students, 34% of the population who has actually passed this particular paper. Now, what are the tips for success? I do not want to end this video on a note that this is the passing percentage, you should study and you will pass. No. Now, few tips that I would like to share. Please do not get stressed on your exam day. Please sleep well throughout those 3 months. It's okay. Getting 8 hours sleep is very, very, very important. Otherwise, you will not understand things. So make sure you are sleeping well and you visit the exam center on time, and of course with all the documents required. And the most important thing is, do not panic. Please stay calm. I have seen a lot of students actually doing simple questions wrong just because of the panic, just because of tension, just because of that exam scenario. Please do not do that. And in the last 5 days, as you have only 5 days to the next paper, I would like to suggest that do not pick up any new topic for the revision. Revise only topics that you have done earlier. Just polish your concepts, but do not pick up any new concept. Okay. Now, rank holders, you never know. Everybody, deserves a fair chance. Everybody has prepared for ACCA. Everybody in each quarter gets a rank. So, if you study hard, if you are that type of student, if you are actually making efforts to get a rank, you will get a rank. So, I never imagined myself there, and I never got there. So if you have that goal in your life and you are full time student and you want to see yourself in this particular scene, then you should definitely study hard and study smart to get ACCA rank. Everything is possible if you are ready for it. Now the code, I would like to, end my video on a very positive note. That behind every accountant is a substantial amount of coffee. I just remember my ACCA days, how I used to drink 2 coffees a day, though it is very bad that you have excess of coffee. But yeah, that was my journey. Your journey might be different. So that's it for this particular video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. And sorry for the bad throat. In the next video, I'll be coming up with amazing concept, and maybe for AAA or maybe for a general video of ACCA. But I hope my videos are actually helping you guys. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And it was great having you on today. So bye-bye, Tata, see you, and all the best for your next paper.